My wife did deal with a lot of postpartum stuff. And it was the type of postpartum stuff that we both didn't realize she was going through until after the fact, which felt worse. In the moment, you kind of just think, like as a husband, you kind of just think your wife is adjusting to having a new baby. But then once you get out of that dark tunnel, you realize, oh, wow, she was a totally different person. And I honestly don't think much of it went away until like the baby's first birthday. I think that was when she was like genuinely getting back to normal in herself and happy. And of course she was happy with our baby the entire year, but the anxiety she had was through the roof. And we did fight more because I work from home and I was kind of feeling the pressure of like, how do I balance my work and get the bills paid and allow her to stay home while also taking care of the baby and trying to give her as much space and freedom to be her as possible. Because if I didn't work, I didn't earn. And I was terrified of like, oh man, what if we're homeless or something? Like, what if I failed so bad that like we have to take our baby and I don't know. And then, as a dad, you're just going through all your own emotions and it's almost like you're like, how do I be as selfless as I need to be while also getting the things that I need to done? I remember there was one day I just had like 0 sleep, like on an hour's sleep. I had convinced myself like, I can do this. Like, I need to be here for her. I need to get everything that needs to be done. That was the first day I had my first car accident. A little fender bender. And of course, she's in the front, the baby's in the back. She's hysterical because the baby started crying on impact. Oh man, that first year the baby was born, man, those first couple months I would say was the hardest in our entire relationship. Even maybe compared to like losing a baby, because when we lost our baby, it kind of like brought us together, if that makes sense. That was a horrible, dark time as well, but I don't know. When our baby was born and she was going through her postpartum stuff and we were trying to like figure it out, it just kind of felt like we were trapped in this place, and the whole world was doing their own thing and we were dealing with this, if that makes sense. And I was resentful towards a lot of people because I'm just like, do you not understand what my wife's going through? Do you not understand like how I'm trying to save her right now? Like, you know what I mean? If someone would annoy my wife, man, I just wanted to go off on them, dude. Because, I was like building her up constantly, trying to like make sure she's okay. And then someone would like annoy her and just like, oh man. I can't sum up what that period was like in one video. My wife struggled a lot worse than I did, on top of having a high-risk pregnancy. But I'm glad we survived it,